How's it going, folks? Welcome to live stream. Welcome. Hi. How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Terry? I hope you're feeling all right today. What's up, Geo Wolfgang? Just Mom. Howdy. So yeah, I was just thinking about some stuff this morning, and I was a little bit pissed off because I barely got together enough money to buy some smokes, and I hadn't had smokes for a couple of days. And while it's not the healthiest thing, it is something that's kind of keeping me together mentally right now, especially with all the issues with pain and less mobility. But I don't think I showed you guys yet, but I do have a prosthetic test socket in the works. I still have my my concerns about the process. Like we're not in the clear yet. This is a test socket, and I've been wearing it, and we're working on it. So it's gonna get worked on over the next few weeks. And so I'm trying to push past my limits a bit and get back into being more active, even though it's really, really painful and really uncomfortable. But you know, it's been really frustrating. It's been the most difficult like last couple years of my life trying to, you know, trying to be able to continue walking, and obviously that's a pretty integral part of my lifestyle. No one says backfeed audio. I don't know why that would be happening. How's the video and audio quality right now? I don't have any mics. Terry says, better than other day. I had chest pains, heart racing, cutting back on liquor helps. Hell yeah, dude. Just keep cutting back, but like, you know, cut back a little bit and then hold it at that new level for a week or two, and then cut back again a little bit and then hold it, and then just keep doing that a couple weeks at a time. In no time, you'll be off the liquor and you won't even notice. Just take it easy. Don't cut out too much and put yourself in a health scare. Just Mom says, for me, it's good. Everybody says, great. Okay, good. Thanks. Hell yeah. Terry says, okay, corn for you. You got this, buddy. You got this. So I kind of was, I was kind of pissed off this morning because I was like, man, I got to go get some smokes, or I'm going to be like really mad. Yesterday was a really intense phantom pain day because I was on my old leg for most of Sunday, and I kind of just pushed through it, and then I was on this test socket, and I had some very extreme phantom pains that knocked me on my ass and just completely ruined my entire day. I couldn't get anything done. I couldn't get editing done even because like I'd sit down to work here and it just feel like somebody's stabbing me with an ice pick. You know, it's like it really hurts. And like at this point in my life, like I don't get upset about it because that's not gonna help at all either. It's just like you just kind of got to deal with it. But you know, that type of thing, I have been dealing with a lot of pain for, you know, for over a year now, like for years, but you know, it's been getting really, really bad. And Sacred Smoke says you might have what I got, fibromyalgia. No, I am an amputee. Legendary Ukrainian Warrior just kicked down 20 bucks through the super chat. Thank you so much. I've really been enjoying having some Eastern European folks in chat, especially Ukrainians. I have some heritage there, so that's pretty neat. Thank you so much, and fuck yeah. Um, yeah, I had to scrape together just enough money to buy some smokes today, and I was like, why the fuck? You know, like why am I can't even buy groceries. I'm not gonna be able to pay my phone bill tomorrow. So it's just it's frustrating. And then I sat there and I realized, man, like Cornelius, you have almost 30,000 subscribers to your channel. That means over 30,000 people, because you know people watch my videos without subscribing as well. Thousands and thousands of people are watching my streams and my videos every day. I get a few thousand views every day, and that's like that's being conservative about the number, and like it just kind of like kind of dawned on me, like, there's a lot of you out there that are just sitting there and like watching me struggle and offering absolutely no help, not even a fucking dollar to join Patreon or kick down. It's been like the same 50 people who have been carrying me this entire time. Why are only 50 people? And it's like people that aren't, like, some of you are probably well off, I'm sure. And there's some more generous donors that are really fucking saving my ass right now. But like most of you are literally just sitting there and consuming my content and fucking freeloading, and then those are the kinds of people who come in here that are like, why don't you get a job? It's like, dude, this is my career. This is my career. Some people are born knowing exactly what they're meant to do in life, and they do it. And a few of those people are fortunate enough to live in, be born in an environment where that is fostered, where they have all the support that they need. Maybe, like I know people, one of my good friends was like born to be a nurse or EMT, or like to help people in healthcare. And that's what he's dedicated his entire life to doing, and I think that's awesome. I think that we need more people out there that know exactly who they are and what they're meant to do, to be able to follow that life path, because that's good for all of us in our species. It's good for the human race. If it's getting to the point, I can't get groceries. I can't afford fucking smokes. I can't afford to pay my phone bill tomorrow. It's like, it's getting to the point where I'm like, am I even on the right fucking path? Or am I just like shouting into the void? Like, if only a certain number of you, like the tiniest percentage, and thank you, the folks who do support me and have been, thank you so much. I'm not talking to you guys at all. You guys are fucking amazing. You're the reason that I keep doing this. But if there's so many of these people that are only interested in consuming my content and don't even see me as a real person, and can't even be asked to like throw $1 to $5 down to my Patreon, like, what the fuck am I even doing this for? Like, and if so, maybe I need to dial back my channel a little bit and only cater to those 50 plus people who are actually throwing down, and the rest of you can go fuck yourselves. Like, literally, I can't keep doing this shit if I can't buy groceries. Satan doesn't have any treats today. Satan doesn't have a fucking single treat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a piece of toast for her, because that's what I have. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make oatmeal for Satan. Yeah, I'm kind of mad, honestly. So if you are that type of person who's been following me for years, I don't need your words of support. I don't need you to make nice comments to me. That doesn't help me at all. I'm fucking hungry. I've been starving, like literally, actually not able to eat, and like I can't afford basic shit. So like, I don't fuck with you if you're that kind of person, unless you want to go to my Patreon, I'm gonna post links here, and then I'm gonna make Satan a bowl of oatmeal because that's what I have for her treats right now. And that sucks, but you know what? I'm gonna put butter on it. See, there's Johnny. Johnny is a number 3. You have a number 3 crown. That's who I'm fucking talking to. That's exactly who I'm fucking talking to. Johnny, you're a piece of shit freeloader. You've been watching shit on my channel. You've been commenting. You're number 3. That means you're a top fan. You're gonna come in here and say, get a job? Eat my fucking ass, dude. You can eat my ass. Everybody point at Johnny and say, fuck you, Johnny, you piece of shit. And the boss just came in here. Never been on my channel probably before. I'm gonna hide you on my channel. Trollers gonna be trolling. Hell yeah, they are. And if you want the trolls to win, go ahead and keep fucking keep freeloading. And then my channel's gonna go away. If I can't support myself, if I can't get by with basic shit, then there's no more content. You're not gonna get any more fucking Cornelius content. Johnny says that was my first comment, freak. Okay. You have a top crown, you're a top fan, and now you're banned. I like that rhymed, actually. Yeah, fuck you, Tom. I even forgot your name already. Fuck you, Tommy, or whatever the fuck your stupid fucking name is. Freeloading piece of shit. Hell yeah, I'm done says let him have it, let it out. You know what, man? Yeah. And honestly, it's starting to piss me off, man. It really is. So, let's see. If I have a mod that wants to post the links from my description there while I make Satan some delicious oatmeal with some butter on it, then please do that. Alright. And if you're not a fucking freeloader that's standing around for handouts from my mods to post the links when you can go to the fucking description and click on the links yourself, then please do that. Legendary Ukrainian Warrior says, I joined Patreon, abbreviation for my name is DT. Thanks, man. I appreciate the hell out of you. Really, I do. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get Satan some fucking oatmeal. Because most of y'all are fucking freeloaders. This is your fault. I could be feeding her fucking bully sticks. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Freeloading fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. There you go. You want more fun content and informative shit? Pay the fuck up. I've spent countless hours of my life entertaining you people, entertaining reprobates, awesome people that I enjoy and love having around, and the rest of you fucking idiots who I don't even know what the fuck you're doing here. Fucking just sucking the life out of me, watching me struggle, having absolutely no emotional reaction, not dropping a dollar once. Shameful. I've spent countless hours of my life. Actually, not countless. I could look on my channel and probably find out how many hours of my life I've spent educating and entertaining thousands of people over the last number of years. Bringing you to places that you'd never see. You'd never see a lot of these places. See this in the background here playing? This is fucking the Tehachapi Loop. And it's on pause. I rode that. I rode that shit. That's the fucking legendary Tehachapi Loop. That's the last train ride I did, and I'm brought you guys along. I made a short about it. I would like to make a full-length video about it, but I can't even pay for basic stuff. I don't have a leg right now. It's so frustrating. I feel like I've been treading water for a long time. DW says, just go donate plasma. Dude... why not? Turd says I was gonna donate, but they told me to fuck off. I don't give a shit, dude. Do or don't. And if you don't, then you're exactly who I told to fuck off. And if you do, then you're not. So, that's your choice, turd. Cilantro Leaf says, you have Venmo? I do. Justin Mom just posted it. Thank you so much. Justin Mom working overtime today. Hell yeah. Trains and autism. Yep, that's right. We could be having a whole channel just trains and autism if I could just get by my day to day and get my new leg made up. It's a work in progress. It's been a grind. The leg will happen, but it's been a long fucking journey and it's been incredibly painful and incredibly draining. And that is why I can't go out and do the things that I've done. I've done beet harvest. I'm working on a beet harvest playlist. That's what I usually do for some big money once a year. I can't do that right now because of my leg situation. I'm fucking stuck. Um, yeah, we could, you know. Anyway, legendary Ukrainian warrior just kicked down again through super chat. Thank you so much. What a fucking baller. Cool guy says I like your hat. Nice. I am done says I can look in the mirror. Do I agree? Not really. Whoops, dang it. Sorry. I accidentally hit you. I was trying to time out the other guy. Throw down when I can. I have fixed income, but we try. I'm not talking to folks that don't have any money. Some of you are like literally living in poverty. That's not who I'm talking to. But even if you do live in poverty, like not like abject poverty, you know, but like if you can spare $1 a month and kick down on the YouTube or on the PayPal, that's great. Or you know, like you said, kick down when you can. That's fine. That's totally different. If you're putting in absolutely nothing at all and you're not even trying, like I don't fuck with you. But Nomad Terry says I donate plasma to provide food for grandkids. Don't go to foster care. Yeah, dude, that's a tough one. Terry Ray says I can't find where to kick down. Let me just get on my channel here and pull this up. Let's do it. I'm done says I know, talking to the ones that don't. For sure, yeah. Even folks that like exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Hippie. Hippie kicked down through super chat. I really appreciate you guys. And who kicked down the 5? Medulla kicked down 5. Thank you. So sorry I'm broke, but I mooched on you for like 6 years. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like some of you might not even think about it because you're used to just being able to scroll through content online and but like honestly, like think about how many hours of my time that I've shared with you that you've enjoyed. Think about things that you've learned from me and from watching my channel, and what is that worth to you? You know, I don't want to put like a paywall on my content. I don't want to make it so that everybody has to pay the same amount to get access to my content and my channel, because that's not fair to everybody, because some of you don't have money and some of you have a lot of money. So it just doesn't seem, it doesn't seem fair. I don't want to go that route. I want this to be donation based, but in order for my channel to work as a donation based entity, you need to have some sort of responsibility for your own self and your own consumption habits. It's like, have you ever gone to a little rural town where there's like a little stand with like seeds and herbs and like those little garden stands in rural towns where there's nobody that's like watching it. There's just a jar set out and all the stuff you need, so you can go and grab what you need, and then you put the money that it costs into the jar, and they just trust that you'll do that. That's what this is like. So don't abuse the rural herb shop with no cashier, okay? Because then we can't have the rural herb shop with no cashier. That's how this works, right? Like, I can't keep doing this shit if I can't afford basic stuff. And for the folks that are kicking down through Super Chat, I love you. I love you so much. And I really appreciate you. Also, I want to remind folks that if you kick down through Super Chat, I don't get that money until later in the month. YouTube pays out once a month, and it's at the end of the month. and they skim off a lot. They skim off a lot. If you want to help me get some funds immediately so I can pay my phone bill tomorrow, there is links in the description, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. That goes directly to me. YouTube can't skim any off, and I can go ahead and pay my stuff right now. Let me find my phone. Shit. Where's my phone? Oh, so I gotta get Satan Street. We gotta wait for this shit to cool, and I really need to find. There it is. Satan's gonna get some oatmeal balls. Because I don't have money for Satan treats. That sucks. That pisses me off, man. That's very upsetting. You know it's bad when I don't have treats for Satan. But we make it work. We work with what we got. She's excited, actually. She's really stoked on this. She doesn't give a fuck. She'll probably like this better than some more expensive treats. This is definitely not something that I do often. Dude, look at her face, though. Look at this. Look at this happy dog. Oh my god. See, it just goes to show you, you don't have to be, you don't have to be a rich dad to have a happy pup. She's really excited about this, actually. It's still too hot, though. Gotta make you wait for it to cool. Let's see. Andrew Tate just donated 20 on Cash App. Thanks, dude. You're a fucking G. Okay, here. While I'm waiting for that to cool, poor Satan is gonna have to suffer for a few minutes. Sorry, sweetie pie. Hold on. And I'm gonna... Captain Grimm says, Satan sends a kick down. She needs some cheese and other good shit. That's right, Captain. This is a little bit of a pissy Cordelia stream because my mood is getting better because you guys are fucking actually like being really cool. We got 53 people in chat. If everybody in chat kicked down just a little bit, I would be able to pay my phone bill and do some other things. And if all of you subscribe to my Patreon channel, then $1 to Patreon, that would be $50 more every month. And then I wouldn't have to be doing a stream where I'm in a fucking bad mood because I can't buy basic stuff. And, you know, before, I've spent a lot of time being embarrassed because I saw it in a way where, like, where it's like, oh, I'm just, like, e-bigging or whatever. But no, that's not, that's, if, you know, I'm putting a lot of time and energy into this. Like, I've been spending the last couple days working on editing, and because I don't have money, I can't buy a subscription to a free music archive or whatever, or royalty free. I've been on free music archive. It's hell. It's so fucking, it's making me go insane. I could save tons of hours of my time if I could just afford a subscription royalty free music thing and then use that for my stuff. But instead I've spent days trying to figure out how I can get tolerable music for these videos that I put out for free for you guys to watch. And then you just consume them and you think nothing of it. You don't think of all of the time and the energy that I've put into that. Not to mention the countless hours, days, weeks of physical work and training that I have to do to get into shape to do some of these crazy things, like my last train hopping adventure. I could be in much better shape and doing crazier stuff too. It's, yeah. I'm getting super distracted. And let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking drop my Patreon. This is my Patreon. Oh, shit. This is my Patreon account. If you want to join for $1 a month, that would make me very fucking happy. I want to see at least a few people subscribe today, please. Especially if you're like what I was talking about earlier, and you've been watching me for a number of years and never take down. Why not? Why not one? Why not $5 a month? You're not gonna miss it, and then your conscience can be clear that you're not just sitting here taking from me without ever giving back. Let me check. Let me check Andrew Tate. I'm gonna. I love that your username is Andrew Tate. By the way, again, I've said that before. That's very funny. Um, okay, let's take a look and see who kicked down. Fuck yeah, we got Terry kicked down on PayPal. Thank you so much, Terry. That's gonna pay my phone bill tomorrow, mostly. So I really appreciate that, Terry. You're a fucking G. But don't put yourself out for me, okay? I know how hard you work, man. You're one of those people. Some folks like Terry have been super supportive and super generous over the last few years, and I really would not be where I am today if it wasn't for you guys. Now imagine if half of you had half of that support for my work. Like, my life would be completely different, and I would be able to do a lot more stuff. All right, I'm checking the Venmo, see who kicked down through the Venmo. Moses Law said, I had to unsubscribe from everything. It's been rough. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. And no, I'm not seeing anything from you, Andrew Tate. Unfortunately. Maybe it just maybe it'll take a minute to come through. And legendary Ukrainian kicked down again. Dude, you're fucking baller, man. Thank you. Just a mom says, I'm done. That makes sense. We love you and your generous spirit. Yes, yeah, no hate towards the folks that are really struggling out there. I know how it goes. Steven says, holy shit, we get it. Is this your first comment on my channel? Like, who the fuck even are you? I get it. Trust me. Focus. Content. How about you fucking kick down $5 right now or shut the fuck up? How about that? You're like, oh, shut up. I'm so sick of hearing you struggle about your stuff. I want to keep getting free content from you, and I don't want to have to think about how you're doing and how you're struggling every day and in pain and can't fucking afford basic shit. Go fuck yourself. Fucking piece of shit. Hey, Satan, you want a treat? Yeah. Fucking cunt. Piece of shit. Fucking piss me off. We get it. Focus on your content. I can't, because I don't have any fucking money to pay for shit. Stupid ass. You want me to fucking keep making content? Fucking pay up. Here you go. Beep. Is that good? Is that a little hot still? It's kind of warm. Yeah, the free content. Yeah, that's right, Turd. You would be the kind of person who would be stoked on free content and not give a shit how I'm doing. If you're a real reprobate, and I know you are, folks that are actual reprobates, you do give a shit about how I'm doing. And some of you can't support monetarily, and that's okay. A lot of you support in a lot of other ways, like within the community. And most of the people that, you know, that are... all my mods are fucking dope as hell. You guys support not only with kickdowns once in a while, some of you more often than others, and there's no hierarchy in that, but like, you guys are awesome. Like, you do a lot of work, so it's like, you know, that's even almost better in that way. Like, maybe you don't have a lot of money to throw my way, and that's fine, but you actually roll your sleeves up and do community work here, like keeping the chat tidy and keeping it so that I don't have to fucking school trolls all day every day, because that wouldn't be very fun content to watch either. Yes, Vic Lynn, exactly. It's hard to focus on content when they're hungry and the phone gets turned off tomorrow, for fuck's sake. Exactly. Moses Law says, that's what I love about Corn's channel, the honesty that we are struggling. It's so invisible and unheard. Hell yeah. You know, if there's there's one thing about me, it's that I don't mince fucking words. And if I'm fucking upset about something, I'm gonna let y'all know. Um, and yeah, like what as I was thinking about it, I was thinking about all of these people. I looked at my subscriber count, I looked at my views, I looked at my interactions, and it's like there is absolutely no reason why I should be struggling hand over fist day after day just for basic stuff like food and toiletries and whatnot. Like, yeah, there will be a day when I catch a break, but today is not that fucking day. And even if I did, like, you still shouldn't be just like coming here for handouts and enjoying my content without ever thinking about kicking down. It's just it's a lack of morality, and it is what it is. Like, this society teaches us not to value things. Like, I don't know. Y'all just I don't really know how to describe it. Like, even the fact that somebody would say, like, get a job while on my channel interacting with my chat and my community that has been built here because of my channel and my content, just to come in here and be like, get a job. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, the cognitive dissonance, it's incredible. Like, they would rather see me working at fucking Walmart than, like, I don't understand. They want to take my content away from all of you viewers. They would rather me put on a fucking pair of khaki shitty pants and some fucking Target shoes and a fucking dumbass shirt that's the same shirt as everybody else in that fucking building and fucking go do, like, no shade on people that work in Walmart or McDonald's. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's not, like, there's... Okay. I'm trying to say this in a way that's, like, not like condescending, not like I'm better than that, but like I have shit to do. I know what I want to do with my life. And it's not working at fucking McDonald's. I can do a lot of stuff. It would be a disservice. And that's also to say, like, a lot of you folks working in fucking shitty jobs too, it is a disservice. It's a disservice to you, and it's a disservice to society that you're stuck in a fucking shitty dumbass dead-end job. Like, you're better than that too. I'm better than that. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking double down. I am better than fucking McDonald's. And so are you. Unless you're not, in which case, enjoy. You know, that's great. No shade, no ableism, like, whatever. If that's working for you, great. But I honestly think everybody's better than fucking McDonald's. Okay? And it's not just like a McDonald's thing. Like, I personally fucking hate McDonald's, and I've been boycotting them since I was a teenager. You know, it's not like, yeah, it's the fast food industry in general. And I don't want to get out on, I don't want to get on a workers' rights rant right now, but that is definitely another whole fucking story. I'm going to wash the oatmeal off my hands after I give Satan another treat here. And then I'm going to check and see if anybody else got down with the kickdown. The goal today here is to be able to pay my fucking phone bill and get some more folks on my Patreon. So if any of my mods want to fucking throw down some links in the chat so people can do that and help while I wash the oatmeal off my hands, then that'd be great. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna roll a smoke before I fucking snap somebody's fucking head off and ban everybody. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna ban. You know who you are, and I love you. The rest of you, fuck you. And if you're offended by that, double fuck you. Andrew Tate says, life is easy. My mom still makes me Hot Pockets and I'm 40. Good for you, man. God bless you. That's fucking delightful. In another lifetime, could have been that as well. Let's see. Club psychiatrist says, life is hard. I struggle on the daily. I wish I could kick down, but I got a 7-day notice from PGE. You work for PG&E? Ooh, dude, that's dirty ass money. Oh, from you. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, fuck PG&E. They're evil, dude. That's fucked, man. Dig your content. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's totally, I'm not mad about folks that are getting screwed over by the system, for sure. I'm not talking to you guys. And, liking and sharing and commenting does help. If you absolutely can't do anything else, if you can't kick down even a single dollar, then, you can interact with my content. And that does help. It really does. Hell yeah. Just the Mom threw down the Legendary Korean Warrior. Fucking A. You're fucking killing it out here, dude. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you so much. Steven says, fuck the system, been dead for years. Yeah, like, honestly, my rage is also directed at the system and the powers that be and the fucking billionaire oligarchs that are fracking the planet and killing us all. Like, I know that it's not your guys' fault that we're all struggling, that I'm struggling. I know it's not. Like, even you fucking freeloading pieces of shit. In a perfect world, I would be valued in society for my contributions. Like, I think that's the thing about our society in the US that is, like, so disgusting to me, is that people equate value to society with capital. And I think that's absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, obviously I need money to pay for certain things. And that's because of the system that we live in. I barter for most of what I can. But there are some things that, like medical supplies, that I can't just, like, barter for. Yeah. You don't have to be anti-money to be anti-capitalist, right? And there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Are you American? Yes, unfortunately. I know what it's like. One time my mom burned my Hot Pocket. It's rough out there, man, I tell you what. At least you've got a good sense of humor about your trauma, sir. You're giving me Autistic King vibes, and I'm into it. Sam says, 3 weeks I finally embraced the Ned Kelly outlaw narrative on Australia. I can't keep trying with the system. Man, fuck the system. Yeah, like, the future is mutual aid. And that's what I've been trying to build my channel off of. Just donation-based mutual aid. If you like what's going on and you feel so called to throw down, then you throw down. And it's just come to my attention that a lot of people don't fucking see it that way. They see it as they have an entitlement to me and my time and my content, and they owe me nothing, which is disgusting. And that's kind of what got me fucking fired up earlier. I was like, man, fuck those people. Get an OnlyFans? Yeah, sure, I'll just keep putting out more content for you guys. Dude, fucking, obviously you missed the part about mutual aid given you know, take exchange kind of shit. Like, I shouldn't have to bribe you guys to join my Patreon with more free content. There's already fuck tons of free content out here for you. Like, I fucking physically and emotionally do not have the energy to make more content and make it better if my fucking basic needs aren't met. Let's see. I'm gonna keep an eye out for Andrew's kickdown, because I think, I don't know, I don't feel like you would be lying to me, but I'm not seeing it here. I hope you didn't throw down to some, like, the wrong app or something, the wrong person. And a lot of folks, especially Legendary Ukrainian today, and a bunch of other wonderful folks, kicked down through the super chat, and I do appreciate that. The issue with it is that I'm not gonna see that money until weeks from now. So I gotta keep fucking, you know, gotta keep up the spiel until I make enough to pay my fucking phone bill tomorrow. You still hopping on trains? I can't because I have a prosthetic leg that doesn't fit. I've been on this journey for over a year, so if you're not familiar with what I've been up to, maybe check out my homepage and take a look. Just Mom says, corn is they, them, trans mask. Welcome, new reprobate fam. Thank you, Just Mom, for giving them the what's up. Friday says, thank you for the info. Hell yeah, welcome, Friday. Vic Lynn says, we're selling ourselves every day in this system, either body or soul or time, and the return is a piece of paper we all pretend puts a value on life. Yeah, very well put. Just to double check, what's the Cash App? It's just $ Cornelius Van Gogh, no space. Here's the code, I guess. Oh, shit. There you go. There's a code. I don't know if y'all can scan that right now, but there you go. Ukrainian Warrior says, I'm gonna find my PayPal card when to start using that. No pressure, no rush, dude. You're fucking incredible. I really do. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm getting goosebumps here. Like, I don't want my entire existence to be carried by like one or two people that are extremely generous either. Like, there's enough folks out here that are watching my stuff. There's 75 people in chat right now, and I'd say maybe 10 of you have kicked down so far today. That's not even a tenth of the amount of seventh. I guess I'm bad at math. That's over a tenth. That's yeah. Terry says, go to bed, get up 4 a.m. to donate plasma for extra money. Yeah, take care of yourself, man. I appreciate you coming in. I've yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to donate plasma. But I haven't had time to look into it either. I don't even have, like, I can't even drive my car right now. I can't afford car insurance. Like, the car runs, it's good now. And I got my license back, and I'm in that program. That wiped out a lot of my money too because of the stupid system, California. And you know, being in the city, LA is so capitalist, man. Friday says, you guys are so friendly in this chat. You know what they say about punks, Friday, is punks are nice people pretending to be mean, right? Menace to society is getting banned. Goodbye. Love you too, Terry. Take it easy, man. We're family in here. That's right. If you can get past the prickly outer exterior, then you will be welcomed here with a very loving embrace. That's how we do it. And I've come to realize that's probably a lot, like, I've been really interested in Slavic music and culture lately. So I'm coming to realize that maybe a lot of my way of interacting with people is not just autism, but also my Slavic ancestry. Um, like, it's true. I don't know. It's funny. I see all these memes about like the friendliest Slav, and the way they look normally. It's just like that's how they look when they're happy. That's totally. I've always made that joke. Like, that's how I smile. I try to make myself appear more friendly on my channel and my streams for people, because it's easier for people to, I guess, for people to feel welcome or something, and it's a lot easier when I can look at my face, like, and it's like, you know, practicing in a mirror, right? It's a lot easier when you're autistic and whatever. Club psychiatrist says punk and metal people are usually more accepting and good-hearted. Yeah, for sure, but there's definitely a vibe check. There's a lot of layers of vibe checks. All right, chat. I want you guys to, if you can't donate, if you're really in a shitty situation financially, that's totally fine. But maybe take a moment and tell me something that you like about my channel, or something that you found useful from my content, and maybe give me a little bit of, you know, a little bit of validation, I guess, that maybe what I'm doing is worth the time that I'm putting into it. Let me know. Let me know what I've helped you with, or ways that my content has entertained you, or whatever. CCS says, what are you doing new here? I'm an adventurer, and yeah, I do extreme stuff, and I go on crazy adventures, and I make content about it, and I live stream about philosophy and life and off-grid stuff. I would like to continue doing more of that, but if I can't get by, if more people don't subscribe to my Patreon and throw down when they can, I'm just making it clear what's going on here. You know, I want to have an equal exchange, so I don't feel like I'm giving and giving and giving, and not being able to take care of myself at the end of the day. And if that's, you know, like, if that's the case, if all of you came in here and you were like, stop making content, we don't care about it, or whatever, then maybe I would. But most of you, I mean, a lot of you, 30,000 people, that's a lot of people that do want to see what I'm doing. Friday says, I'm new, what kind of stuff do you upload? Yeah, like I said, adventure stuff. Go and check out my homepage after the stream if you'd like. Medulla says, your channel has the best world building of any Slabs adjacent channel. Thank you. That's really, really encouraging. Yeah, thank you. You're making me blush a little bit. Club psychiatrist says, I loved the old days when you made videos. I fell in heart with your content through Slabs. Hell yeah, and I've got a bunch of video stuff on deck that I really want to edit and put out for some fresh edited videos, because that is what I really love to do. So if I can find a way, if we can find a way to push past this rough period of time where I'm struggling every single day, then my channel will be able to have a lot of much better content. This is a crowdsourced, grassroots channel and content, and I need participation from folks. I'm Done says, it's real, unfiltered, no BS. That's right. Chimichanga says, you have a good singing voice. Thank you. Gnome says, I watch just because you're you. Thanks. Honestly, like, that's what I consider my career to be. My career is being Cornelius Van Gogh. I could go and get a real job, right? And I could trade my freedom for security and for comfort. Um, but then I would cease to be who I am. And once that light's extinguished by the world, it's not coming back. It's that's it. If I if I have to give up on who I am as a person and what I want to do in my career choice as Cornelius Van Gogh, then yeah, then that's it. You know, then I'm not gonna continue being an influencer. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna show people like fit checks and fucking all this cool stuff that, you know, like I'm not gonna start doing like fitness influencing and shit. I would if I continued to be free and do it my way. But like, you know, if I have to sacrifice my freedom for financial security, then this channel's dead. There's nothing that's gonna happen here. Um, and my content is dead. My freedom and free spirit and sense of will be crushed and gone, and I will assimilate into Babylon. And I'm I can't do that. And if I do, then I won't be me anymore. Club psychiatrist is even the river footage when you were back east. Yeah, for real. I am done says refreshing information. Vicklin says I like hearing your point of view, how raw and honest you are when sharing your struggles. Loved watching you at the library. And one time you ripped me a new one that I deserved, and it. Oh, was there more? And it made me make a lot of positive changes in my life. Wow, damn. That's really cool to hear. Thank you. I don't remember what I ripped you a new one for, but I guess it you took that constructive criticism and made yourself a better person. So that's really cool. That's refreshing to hear, actually. Alright, let's see. Diesel Tuning says, I find everything you do interesting, Corn. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. And a lot of my work that I do is stuff that is behind the scenes. I do a lot of stuff that supports the communities, the very communities that you all are so interested in. Like, I'm not interested in amassing wealth. I just want to get by. And I want to be able to throw down in spaces where other people are throwing down for the community as well. I want to be able to take the funding that I get from you guys and put it into places like Slab City Library and Slab City Community in general, and other anarchist bookstores and libraries and actions and fights that help people in different marginalized communities. Justin Mom says you're an amazing advocate for marginalized people groups. I admire your authenticity and leadership abilities. Thank you. That actually really that worked well with the rant that I just finished there. So I'm glad I read that. Thanks, Justin Mom. You're such a help here too, and I love your artwork. It really makes my day every time you send that. Patty says always raw and real, artistic too, never ever boring. Awesome. Stephen Alec Novik says I'd kick down if I could. You're real is what I like, but I'm into survival and watched a lot of Slab City videos. That's how I came across you. Sweet. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more Slab City content coming up this year, so keep an eye out for that. Like, yeah. Okay. Let me check on. These apps here and see if anybody else has got down with the kick down, so I can say thank you. So, yeah, actually, honestly, yeah, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, like less than 7 or 8 people kicked down today, actually. Let's see if anybody subscribed to my Patreon. No new Patreon subscribers. I'm I'm both really inspired and grateful, and also really disappointed in folks. Like the same people who have been the people that I've been supporting have shown out again to support and carry the weight of the rest of you who don't. Um, it it's a lot to contemplate. So far, I still don't have enough to pay my phone bill tomorrow. Through the super chat, there's $121.98, which is dope as hell. But I won't get that payout for a few weeks. So if there's somebody in the chat right now that's been listening to this whole thing and still hasn't kicked down, now's your time to kick down. I literally just need $10 more so I can pay my fucking phone bill tomorrow. And that's still not even going to be enough to get more treats for Satan. Sam says I'll stop sending my government money to Corn for Cheese. LMAO. I don't know what kind of disagreement or miscommunication happened there in chat, but Sam's cool. Steven says I shouldn't have jumped in, but just took a couple hits off the bait. Do your thing, break a record. I don't know what record you think I'm trying to break. I'm trying to pay my phone bill. I got this fucking test socket on. This is not a prosthetic that is meant to be used. This is a test socket. So like, I can't go out and get manual labor work with this foot. I will break it. I'm in the testing phase for prosthetic now. I'm a handicap below the knee amputee, and I still find ways to go on crazier adventures than most of you will ever go on in your life, and make it look like a fun little bop, like a fun little trip, and find time, even though I can't afford fucking anything, to put these videos together and put them out for you guys to watch. Gnome says end of the month, money is gone. Dude, you kicked down plenty. I'm not talking to you. You're good, dude. Like I said, it's the same 50 people that have been carrying me for a while now, and I'm endlessly grateful to you folks. Like, you guys are the reason that I continue to do what I do. And the rest of you, I don't want your little words of encouragement or advice if you're not even down to participate at all. Like, I know who the people are that are out here making a difference in my life and helping me to continue what I'm doing. Diesel Tuning says, I smoked all my money on weed. I don't have much, otherwise you get $10. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Maybe next time you'll have $2 to spare or something. No big deal. Maybe next time. No pressure. But thank you for participating in the chat and participating in the community. Hey, what's up, Sapphire? Sapphire is another one of those folks that has been a huge supporter too. And they got me some guitar books that I've been reading through. I'm really stoked. Sam says, Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo links to send fair trade contributions, everyone. Literally just $1, y'all. Like, I'm not asking you to give me 50 bucks. I'm asking you for a fucking $1. If half of you kick down $1 right now, I would be able to get my phone bill paid and Satan some cheap treats too. And even the captain took some time out of his busy day to come in here and sling some links real quick. I'm sure he's got other stuff going on. And that's the kind of community that I appreciate too. Just Mom says, you're an activist and professional adventurer. You created an off-grid library that brings community resources to people in need. Yes, I want to continue doing that too. But I'm tired and I'm in pain. I've been grinding. I've been working my ass off. if I have to go and get some shitty, I mean, I wouldn't get a shitty corporate job unless I really, really had to. But like, if I have to go and sell my money for fucking $15 an hour, ideally, like I don't know, I don't think I'd do for less than that. But I could make more busking on the street, honestly. But if I have to spend all my time doing that, then I'm not going to be able to work on content. I'm in the middle of a video that I'm going to release soon. I've got a bunch of other footage that I need to edit and work through that's like old, that's been stacking up because I don't have time. Sonu says, please don't do it. Well, put your money where your mouth is and throw $1 in one of my accounts. Literally $1. If I can't pay my phone bill tomorrow, I'm gonna seriously consider not doing this anymore. I'm serious too. Like, I'm not trying to fucking like bust anybody's balls here, but like, I'm at a point, and this is real shit. I'm actually at a point where I'm reconsidering whether this is worth it for me. And if that happens, then I'm still going to have a Patreon, so the only way you're going to be able to keep track of me and actually see my content is on Patreon for a while. And I'm going to reassess things and figure it out. Because if I'm putting all of my time and energy into trying to figure out how to make this shit work and it's just not going to work out, then I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. Jace says, you inspired me to travel this summer, but despite being physically disabled myself, just kicked down just now off that alone. Plus, you're also a fellow trans mask. End of the month funds suck. Oh yeah, you're right. That's really amazing. Thank you for that comment. And thanks for the kickdown, Jace. That's super sweet. Yeah, I know a lot of folks on my channel are struggling with money as well, and I've spoken to like a lot of you. You know, my channel is kind of built more for folks that are in a similar situation to me. So like, I'm not hating on anybody that doesn't have it. Patty says, okay, did my share, enjoyed Patreon. Your originality is always worth it. Thanks for the content. Thank you, Patty. Hell yeah, see, Patty got it. I see you're, yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do, pledge $1 a month. Miss Juju says, haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're well. Morning tea break just ended. We'll catch you later. Much love from Australia. Much love. I hope your tea is very good. Club Psychiatrist says, I can send something, but it would be snail mail. Never connected my bank to the internet. You know, I respect that. If you want to send me like a post office check through the mail, then message me on Discord or Instagram or something, and I'll send you my mailing address. My mailing situation is pretty shitty too, because if I could afford a PO box, then I would be able to get your letters and whatever you guys want to send me, but I can't even afford that. Like, if I can't afford groceries, I definitely can't afford a PO box. I would love to be able to have a PO box though. You had a PO box in Slabs? Yeah, like 2 years ago. I'm in LA now, so I can't get mail in Slabs. Rubber Tramps Review says, all I know is I started watching for the train hopping. Best of luck and good vibes to you. Thank you very much. If you want to join my Patreon, just $1 a month, and you can get exclusive content once in a while, and shorts and videos, and updates and stuff. But, you know, whether or not I upload to Patreon, pledging $1 a month should just kind of be something that you guys do. Just Mom says, didn't that postal location burn down? Yeah, there's a whole thing on that. I did a couple of videos on the Slab City post office. But that was over a year ago. Alright, let's see if I have enough to pay my phone bill. Still nobody's kicking down on the Venmo. We've had one new pledge on Patreon. All the rest of you that don't have a subscription to my Patreon or anything like that, like, and you've been watching my stuff for a while, you need to rethink your priorities. I know there's a bunch of you. I know you're sitting there watching and you've been watching the whole thing. You haven't commented. You haven't even thought about throwing down $1. Eli says, may I get your Venmo name? Yes. I'm gonna also pin, the Venmo link is like, just scroll up in the chat there. Just Mom just posted them. But I'm gonna just pin it for you. Okay, I guess I can't do that without my stream dropping. Damn it. There we go. Thanks, Just Mom. I appreciate that. Gnarly. Yeah, right? Otherwise, I don't know. Like, maybe I have to do a stream like this once a week or something where I just crush your balls and tell you to fuck off or give me money. If that's the case, then I'll do that too. Because I'm really just, I'm getting to the end of my fucking rope here, guys. I'm not... I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what else to do. I can't even do live streams as quickly as not quickly, as efficiently, as easily as I want to be. It's been getting harder because YouTube makes it harder. So also YouTube and Google are at fault for this. They're the ones that are the biggest freeloaders, skimming off all the money, taking all the money that I make through ad revenue for on their platform. Sam says, buy stickers from Teespring, everyone. Cool stickers. Yeah, they are. Eli says, I feel old as hell. I truly can't get the Venmo thing to work. I'm sorry. Do you have a Venmo account? Because you need to make an account first if you're going to use Venmo. And the Venmo name is Cornelius-Van Gogh. If you just type it in, Cornelius-Van Gogh. And you'll see here, hold on. Oh shit. Somebody kicked down on the Venmo, let's see. Roxer. Okay, Roxer kicked down. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Satan, I appreciate you. Now I can afford my phone bill tomorrow. So we're going to give Satan a little bit more oatmeal. You guys, if you missed the part where I can't... Why I'm feeding Satan little oatmeal balls, it's because I haven't been able to buy Satan new treats either. And that sucks. If you don't care about me, you can at least care about Satan. She needs better treats than oatmeal with butter on it. That's why I'm feeding her this, because that's all that I have to give her right now. Besides, I mean, she's got her food. I get her good food, but she needs good treats. And Satan needs to go on adventures. This is an adventure dog. You wouldn't have this dog waiting in a dingy apartment for me while I work 8 hours a day or whatever. Sometimes she does that. Usually when I do hard labor, I leave her with my mom and I go do beet harvest. I can't do that right now because of my leg. Adventures of Robin Lana says, I'm late to the party, but fuck a real job. I'm not participating in Rockefeller's work corp. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. Like, a lot of people watch a lot of my videos, and I'm trying to say, like, if folks don't subscribe to my Patreon or kick down of their own volition at an honorable rate, then I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't, like, I just can't. So if you want me to keep living the free life, y'all gotta start pitching in a little bit. I've been taking you on a lot of free rides. Eli says, check your Venmo. Thank you so much, Eli. I appreciate you so much. I'm probably going to do this stream for a while longer while I try to keep raising some funds. And maybe I'll have to make this a regular thing and just really fucking twist your fucking panties into a little wedgie and be like, give me your lunch money, because I really don't know what else to do. Steven says, I'll get you tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's good oatmeal. I haven't eaten today. I can't afford groceries, so Satan and I are both eating oatmeal. I do have some rice noodles also, but I'm kind of sick of rice noodles. I'm kind of sick of oatmeal. I do have some bread, but I don't have anything to make sandwiches out of, so I've just been eating toast. A lot of just carbs, rice, oatmeal, toast. And the toast was a treat, because gluten-free bread is really expensive. I shouldn't have bought it, because I forgot that it didn't have anything to put on it. Adventures of Robert Lana says, I gotta update my card on Patreon. Got a new card when old one expired. Realized I didn't update it. Cool, thank you. Yeah, get my Patreon link. My hands are full of oatmeal. But let's see if I can repost it. I'm gonna pin this in the chat. Come on. Here we go. Let's pin this. There we go. Now it's at the top of the chat. Right? I think. So that way you guys can find... Oh, at the bottom. Right there. There you go. Now you can find it and subscribe to my Patreon. Like I said, if a tiny percentage of the people that watch my channel subscribed for $1 or $5. I mean, whatever you can spare. I know most folks can spare $1 to $5. Then I'm not going to be put in this position anymore. I don't want to have to twist people's nut sacks to fucking be able to eat, right? And there's been, I'd say, about 50 people, like I said a few times in the stream now, those 50 people have been so generous and really are responsible for me continuing to do what I do. But they shouldn't be carrying all of the weight of keeping me going. There's enough of you out there that watch my stuff that they shouldn't have to be making extremely generous donations. Like, maybe they would either way, and God bless them for that, but they shouldn't have to, you know? I don't want to make those people feel like they're not doing enough, because they're doing more than enough. Isn't that right, Satan? Yeah, some of you are doing way more than enough, and I see you. I see what you're doing. Just a Mom says, Sam, your presence is enough. Sam is living in a bush, like I have and will again, I'm sure. And even so, they find it in themselves to donate occasionally as well. And I see that. Like $2 from Sam feels like $100 from some of you guys. Like it's you know, it's like in the Bible with tithing, right? Like that's why, you know, not to get all biblical, but God says, you know, you give 10% to God, and 10% is 10%. That's not like, so like if you're a wealthy man and you have millions of dollars and you tithe $100, like that's not even close to 10% of your wealth. But in the story, you know, where there's a poor woman that goes to the church and she donates like 1 shekel or something, and the people in the church are talking shit on her, and they're like, oh, she only gives 1 shekel, blah blah, and then Jesus comes in and he's all like, bro, this woman literally has 2 shekels, and she gave me one of her 2 shekels. That's 50% of everything that she has. That's worth more to me than this man over here donating a tiny fraction of his wealth. I know there's some more of you out there that are watching my stuff, and you've been watching me for years, and you totally have $5 to spare a month to donate to Patreon. You wouldn't even miss it. Some of you, tons of you, even knowing that I don't drink anymore, have been like, oh man, come to wherever, I'll buy you a drink. It's like, no, dude, for one, I don't drink. That's useless to me. And two, I need food. Like, just donate. Buy me a drink in that sense. You know, that means so much more to me than an offer to smoke me out or whatever. Like, yeah, I love meeting new folks when I'm out traveling, but I'm not out traveling right now. I can't. I'm stuck here. I'm fucked. I'm like hella fucked, and I'm super frustrated about it. Alright, I'm gonna stay in the last of her little oatmeal bowl. Here you go, sweet pea. Get your munchies. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands again. Just the mom says, we love you so much, Corn. I love you. I love you so much. You're fucking awesome. Okay, hold on one sec. You watch stream. There you go. I really don't want to have to do a stream like this a lot. I would rather not have to do like fundraiser streams and stuff. But if that's the way that I have to do things, then I will. Eli says, Venmo round 2, want to make sure it was you. Hope this helps, man. You're awesome, and I really hope they get you a new leg soon. Thank you. Let me just check. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Aja says, I love watching your lives after the stream. It's kind of like a podcast for me. Appreciate you, Insane. Hell yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a podcast. Like, the way that I like to do content is, you know, kind of an amalgamation of different types of content that creates something like, you know, there isn't anything else like it out there. And, you know, if you want it to keep going, then please consider subscribing to my Patreon or kicking down one time whenever you can. Lots of people do that. It's great. Eli says, want to make sure it was you or I would have sent it all at once. Hope this helps. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I see you. I see you. And I don't think you've participated in chat a whole lot before. I feel like I've seen your name around, but thanks for joining us, and I hope to get to know you a little better. Same with any of you other folks that maybe you've been following my channel for a while, and you're just starting to comment. That's always really exciting, because it's not I'm not just doing a podcast. I'm not just doing this isn't like a funded channel. Um, this is a community, and I'm trying to build a community here, so that it's more than something you would passively listen to. I want people to be active and interacting with us, with me, and with other folks and reprobates and supporters. I want to be a platform for community. It's not just about me. It's about all of us and what we're learning together and participating in together. JB says, I started a professional dodgeball team. Would you be interested in joining? Dude, I am an amputee, and I have been struggling to get a new prosthetic leg for over a year now. And it's going to be a few months yet before I have anything that I can be active on. When I do have the things that I need, I'm extremely active. And I would normally say that I'd be super into that, but I can hardly fucking walk right now. I'm in an incredible amount of pain. It's a real sore subject, literally. Sam says, I shall borrow the Ponderosa Slab's motto. Come here, be weird, it's fine. That's right, exactly. We need more weirdos up in here. Eli says, of course, I'm going to keep you as a friend. Like I said, catch you very few and far. I think you are very awesome. I loved watching what you did and do for the library at Slab and just viewing your life. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, that's exactly why I do what I do. This is the last of my kratom. It's not even like a dose. Yeah. Being in a lot of pain, I also have been relying on kratom a lot. And that's another reason why I'm all pissed off today too, because I can't even afford any of that. Like, I could function on very little. I really don't need much to get by. And that's why it's extra frustrating. I really don't need much to get by. I don't spend that much money in a day. Yeah. I really don't. There's just a few things that are like really on top of me right now that are really fucking me over, and it's so frustrating, man. JB says, you're still welcome to join. Thanks. Are you based in LA or what? Sam says, join the Discord group. Yeah, join the Discord group. For sure. Maybe other people will want to join. Alana says, fuck the government. Hell yeah, and thank you for the kickdown. I really am. I'm loving that. Yes, hell yeah. Yeehaw, fuck the law. Legendary Ukrainian Warrior says, I love kratom. It's really helped me. It helped me quit drinking, and it's been helping a lot with pain. I quit for a while, and now I'm back on it because I've just been really struggling with the leg thing. Just a Mom posted my creator, my Teespring link. There are t-shirts and stickers and such. Eli says, I'd love to join the Discord. I just don't have one. Same with Patreon, so I just figured try to help with what I could. I'll do my damnedest to catch these lives more regularly. Hell yeah, and I'm really trying to make it so that I can schedule live streams well ahead of time so people can actually make it. But that's the thing that YouTube is doing. That's not on me. That's not on you guys. YouTube is really screwing over creators every day, more every day. And it really just does get... It gets tiresome and infuriating because like I don't need more obstacles in the way of doing what I'm meant to do and reaching you guys in this way. But I'm figuring out how to work around it, and even so, it's still not a sure thing. Like I could set up a live stream a couple days in advance, and randomly it could decide to reschedule it, and I wouldn't know, and it would confuse a bunch of people, and it would hurt my channel actually. If a bunch of people got a notification that I was live and then sit in the chat and wait for me for a few hours, and it's like 3 in the morning and I'm asleep, I'm not gonna know that my shit's supposed to be live until like I wake up and check my phone hours and hours later. So I'm just kind of like apprehensive about scheduling streams at all unless it's just a few hours ahead of time like today. Sam says, have to subscribe to manually set bell notifications to all. Yes. Yeah, Sam is our unofficial advisor for YouTube stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, Melissa says the hell of it and kicked down on the Cash App. Thank you so much, Melissa. Now, okay, my mood is starting to improve. I'm not feeling the crushing weight of abject poverty on my shoulders. Although, you know, like, I've been struggling for so long that even things like being able to pay my phone bill and buy food feels like I'm big ballin', and it doesn't change the fact that there's a lot of things that I haven't been able to pay for that I should be able to pay for. Sam says, I'm the unsolicited goblin tech expert. Yes, we love your goblin insight. I can't believe only one person, Patty, has subscribed to my Patreon so far. Oh, let's see. Gnome kicked down. Don't know what you can eat for $10. Gnome, thank you, Gnome. I'll figure it out. I appreciate you. What a sweetheart. We love Gnome. Adventures of Robin Lana says, mine won't let me do it till the live is over. Patreon, that is. Oh, I see. Like, you can't... Ah, okay. So you would have to leave the live stream to go and subscribe to the Patreon. I got you. Damn. Okay. Well, if there's anybody that is in that position and you want to take a little break, a little moment to go over and subscribe on Patreon, I will not do anything interesting for the next 5 minutes. And Legendary Ukrainian Warrior kicked down another $10 through Super Chat. Dude, thank you. You're on fire today. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. What a sweetheart. Legendary is right. Strange Days Diary says, I love your Patreon. I've been loving the little daily videos you throw up on Patreon lately. This is Aja, by the way. Sick. All right, Strange Days Diaries. Good. Yes, that's really nice to hear, because I was wondering if anybody gave a fuck. So that's great. That's another cool thing that folks can do. Even just like giving me a little bit of like feedback, even if it's like not. Even if it's not like particularly nice. I don't know. Like, I just need feedback too, because sometimes I just wonder, like, you know, I mean, I can see when I get a lot of views on a video, and obviously that's a lot of interaction, but like sometimes when I post stuff, I'm like, does anybody even give a fuck? Like, am I just posting into the void for no reason? Or, you know, so that's really great insight. Thank you. Patty says, I thought I had to leave, but I remained on live while I got onto Patreon. Okay. Good to know. Eli says, I had to leave to do the Venmo, so that's also why I was like, oh no, the link won't work. Oh, yeah. See, that's the other thing that I fucking hate about YouTube, man. That's what... I don't want to get on a YouTube rant. I'm... Yeah. I'm. Mm, I don't want to. I don't want to trigger myself by getting on a YouTube rant because I will. I will 100% trigger myself because it really does piss me off, like big time. Yeah, Cliff Notes version YouTube is kind of pushing subscribers to have to switch to vertical format because it makes them more money because they're greedy fucking pieces of shit. And vertical format sucks for everybody. It's designed to keep you doom scrolling and to keep you interacting with the algorithm. Um, but it's like the same kind of way that TikTok does it, where it like takes over your whole phone, and then the moment you try to do something else, you can't just turn on a live stream and then listen to it in the background. I mean, you can in some ways, but they make it harder, and it's you know. Anyway, I prefer to do landscape live streams, and I was 100% anti vertical live streams for a very long time. Over the last year, I've started doing it, and they get pushed more in the algorithm because they make YouTube more money. So I don't know. I don't like doing it, and I do horizontal streams still, but they make it hard. Yeah. Sam says YouTube is currently overcorrecting and gone too far. It's slowly coming back a bit. I sure hope so. It has been slightly easier to be able to schedule my live streams, but it's still not reliable. Gnome says, I keep telling everybody PayPal equals money to corn right now. Yes. Yes, definitely. It's I'm gonna take a look at my money apps here and see how much we got, and I'll let you know. Let y'all know. So through the super chat, you can see the number there. There's $131.98, and that's amazing. I'm not gonna get that until a few weeks from now, and YouTube takes 30%. So, you know, but it is wonderful, and I will get it. I will get it. But for now, what's available to me at this time? Let's see. Why is my Venmo not? Oh, here we go. Okay, so on Venmo, we've raised $50. Dope. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys. And on Cash App, we've raised $15. So we're sitting at $65. Now let's take a look at PayPal. PayPal is $60. Damn. All right, you guys are killing it. So that's $125. That's fucking dope. I feel a lot better now. It's definitely not gonna fix my life, but it's gonna fix my day. That's for sure. It's gonna fix my week. I shouldn't, it's not your guys' fault, but there's no reason why I should have to make $120 last me a week. My phone bill is $55. I will be able to pay that tomorrow, so thank you guys so much. And I'll be able to get Satan some Satan treats, so I don't have to feed her oatmeal anymore. Although she really liked it, she doesn't fucking know that we're poor. She's just like, yay, oatmeal. And I'll be able to get some groceries, and those groceries will last me through the week. In the meantime, I also really need a new bag of kratom. I'm in a lot of pain. If you saw my video the other day of my extreme phantom pains, that's not what happens every day, but it does happen once in a while, and it really, really sucks. And didn't have any kratom for that day. I ended up taking these pain meds that my doctor prescribed me. There's not really anything that you can do about phantom pain, unfortunately. It took the edge off enough, but it fucked up my whole day. Um, yeah, yeah. It's just me says I'm officially a Patreon member now. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. That, you know, that's wonderful. Adventures of Robin Landis says thanks for not doing anything interesting while I was gone. You're welcome. I'm just here bitching and smoking, so thank you. Thank you for joining again, Robin Lana. Hell yeah. We've got we've got some new Patreon members. $5 membership. Thank you. Sam says my shorts feed has videos with no channel info on them, so I can't even find the creator of the shorts. That's whack. I hate it. I fucking hate it here, man. YouTube is so fucked. That's another reason why being on the Patreon is a good idea, because I'm not gonna keep uploading my shorts to YouTube anymore. If I'm making cool shorts, I'll be uploading them to my Patreon. And fuck TikTok too. I can't, like, you know, I don't see any reason to continue with TikTok, to be honest. Diesel Tuning says, you're doing great. Keep it up. Thank you. Sam says, what W2TF, welcome to the family. I didn't see that person in here. COD Mobile says, what if every memory you cherish is just the echo of a dream you had, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Sam says, Patreon has more reasonable agents percentage, but I have to check. But I think Patreon keeps 15% for admin costs, whereas YouTube keeps 30%. And also fees money. Yeah, that sounds right. Eli says, glad I never made a TikTok, but this Patreon is sounding more my speed. Definitely, like, I have been making shorts, and I've been uploading them to my Instagram and my YouTube channel sometimes, but I feel like I'm just gonna post them to my Patreon from now on. I'm not making a single cent posting them to Instagram or TikTok. Like, why would I do that? Yeah, if you want to keep seeing my shorts and seeing what's going on in my life, then yeah, pledge $1 on Patreon. Patty says, I saw your short today about your phantom pain. Looked brutal. Never knew you still have it. Yeah, it happens when there's like, like trauma to my residual limb. Like I said, I helped out with the T-Boy Wrestling Car Wash fundraiser the other day. And I was on my feet all day running around and sweating into my legs. So it was like, and it's fitting like shit. And when there's sweat in it, the liner kind of hangs all funny, and it's not a good fit. But I just powered through it. I was like, no, I got to raise money for T-Boy Wrestling, New York City. Going to be wrestling in New York, and it's going to be dope. And this T-Boy Wrestling thing is going to kick off. It's kicking off, and maybe in the future, I'll be able to actually be able to get paid for some of the stuff that I do. But right now, I'm volunteering because I believe in it. And participating in it, and my needs are being met doing the T-Boy stuff. Like my travel and food is paid for, and that's all I need in exchange for helping out with this wonderful event. That's such a huge impact for the trans mass community. But yeah, the prosthetic pain stuff. It happens like, there's phantom pains that just happen because you're a new amputee and your nerves aren't used to being where they're at. And then there's also just like trauma phantom pains where, like, like the whole back of what's left of my calf here on my leg is still really sore because I was taking a lot of pressure on that because the socket doesn't fit right. So after an entire day of just like trashing that residual calf muscle, that makes the nerve damage flare up really, really badly. So it's, yeah. There's a few. Oh, actually, I'm getting some phantom pain right now. I shouldn't have touched that. Yeah, it's nerve damage type stuff. There's, with nerve pain, there's really nothing you can do. Moses Law says, what event? T-Boy Wrestling. Go to, I don't know, go search T-Boy Wrestling NYC. Or if you're following me on, ow, now I'm getting phantom pains. Oh, no, it's not your fault, Patty. I have been getting like lesser phantom pains all day today too. But not like yesterday. Like yesterday, it was really bad. Like it put me on my ass. It made me want to drink again, to be honest. It really did. I was like, yo, I'm not like I would. It's just like, when that shit happens, it's like, man, maybe I should fucking start drinking again. Fuck. I'm not going to, but I'm gonna think about it because it hurts. Like, there's nothing else you can do. And at least with booze, it like makes you not give a fuck. You know, if I gotta be sitting on my ass all day, why not be fucking wasted? I don't know. So if you don't want me to quit, or if you don't want me to quitting drinking, and you haven't kicked down yet, then kick down so I can get some kratom too. We got phone bill, Satan treats, and groceries covered so far. Now we need some kratom. Because yeah, this is actually flaring up. I'm not acting right now. I can't lie to you guys. I can only lie to cops. That's a real thing. I have that autistic that's like a stereotype, but it's kind of true with a lot of people. It's not that we can't lie, it's that we just like morally can't lie, even to like make people feel better. It's just not something that we do. But I can lie to cops. I can lie to cops all day long. I will become an entirely different person and 100% believe that I am that person to lie to a cop. All day, any day. Sapphire says pain is definitely a trigger. Yeah, it is. It's a trigger. At this point in my recovery, there's not a whole lot of things that really trigger me anymore, but that does. It really does. And especially like because I woke up yesterday just like fired up to work on editing, sat down in my computer chair, and like the phantom pains would not stop. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set up my phone camera and like just passively videotape myself and turn this into a teaching moment for folks, because I think most people don't realize that is something that I have to deal with. Sam says, well said. I can't morally lie, but I lie without even noticing if it is necessary for the greater good. That's it, man. That's it. Eli says, my whole heart goes out to you about your pain. I helped take care of my uncle below the amputee, and some days his pain would keep him from even putting his compression sock on. Yeah, you know what it looks like. It's hard. Usually, like, for hard stuff, I'm the kind of person that's just gonna, like, shut myself away, and because I don't want to bring other people down. But it's not. Like, I can use it to spread awareness. It's not like oh, I'm sad because I'm in pain, like, poor me, feel bad for me. It's like, this is a thing that's happening, you know, and I'm not ashamed of needing help or being in pain. I'm over feeling self-conscious about advocating for myself. And that is something that I've struggled with a lot. I get really self-conscious. I get a lot of like imposter syndrome, you know. Like, I'm like, who the fuck am I even? Like, what am I doing this for anyway? Got a lot of thumbs up here. 35 people in chat. I'm doing an extra long stream today. And I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot. Like I said, if you're really struggling out there, I'm not talking to you. Like, you can like and share and comment. That does help. I'm not judging anybody for being too broke to throw down $1, but if you have it, you really should subscribe to my Patreon. $1 a month. If if I had a few hundred subscribers on my Patreon that were kicking down $1 to $5 a month, I would not have to do streams like this. And I could do fun streams that make you feel good, make you happy. I probably should do more streams like this, honestly, just to make it really clear to folks what the situation is here. You know, I can't do this for free. I really can't. And I do know the value of the content that I'm putting out to a lot of you. I know that, you know, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not even like, I'm a good person, but I'm not like a great person. You know, I've got my personal faults. I'm not always perfect. I don't always do the right thing. I try to, I really do, but sometimes I don't. Usually because of lack of information or not the whole information. But I do more good than than anything else in my life. And I know that I've made a positive impact on a lot of you. And now it's your turn to return that and make a positive impact on my life. It'll make you feel better too. I promise. You'll feel good. You'll be like, you know what? Yeah, this is right. I feel good about myself. $1 a month. $5 a month if you can spare it. 10 if you're a baller. And to the folks that have been very generous, there's a few folks that have been extremely kind to me. And I've said it a few times and I'm going to say it again. From the bottom of my heart, I really, really fuck with you. Like, I fuck with you, okay? The folks that are kicking down, like, more streams, like, you know, there's some people that kick down every time they're in my chat. And, like, I see their name, and I'm not expecting them to. You know, I'm not like, oh, this person's in chat, they're gonna kick down for sure, I better be nice to them. No, I would be nice to you either way. But, like, my heart lights up when I see that, you know, their name on one of my money apps. I'm like, oh yeah, even if this person only had $5 this time or whatever, like, I'm so grateful for them and I'm so glad they're around. You know who you are, y'all. I should keep like an actual list. I don't like doing my, I don't know. I don't want to put people on the spot either too, because a lot of folks, they're kicking down not for recognition, but just because they're awesome. But if you are one of those people and you want me to shout you out more, or maybe you have a product that you know, you're a business owner and you want me to shout out your business or something, please let me know. Message me and I'll or maybe you make a product and you want to send me some of your product or something. You know, like cool stuff that I can show to people and be like, hey, this is this thing this person sent me for free and I really like it. Let me tell you about it and here's their page or whatever. I'll do that too. I don't want to do YouTube partnership things. I don't want to do that. I don't want to line YouTube's pockets more, and I don't want to represent stupid, you know, the same products that you see every YouTuber talking about and telling you to buy. And it's like, it's always the same 5 products, you know. I don't want to do that shit. I want to represent people in the community. Sam says, I got paid 3 days ago and managed to spend exactly down to the last dollar already. But I got a cool travel cage for Kaylee Cat for when we hit the road this month. Hey, that's cool. You're going to hit the road. I can't wait to hear about your adventures, Sam. Noma says, $5 minimum, everybody. It's worth more than $1. Be real. Seriously, yeah, you know, like, I'm being really cool about it, but, you know, I know my worth. I know what my time is worth. Just because the man doesn't recognize what my time is worth doesn't mean that it's not worth that. I don't let capitalism define what I do and who I am. And the day that I do is the day that Cornelius dies and I become somebody else. And I don't want to have to do that. Moses Law says, Missouri Major and Beck Witt need a shout out for their new Oasis Retreat Center, House of Gigi, a safe haven in Little Rock, AR for trans brothers and sisters. And etc. for trans siblings. Let's be inclusive. But yes, big shout out to, what is it? House of Gigi, safe haven in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm sure that trans people in Little Rock do need a safe haven. So that's really good to hear that there's something like that out there. Kevin G is getting banned from my channel. I don't know what you're talking about, but don't fuck with my homies. Do not fuck with the homies. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm looking at here. Let's show you what I'm looking at here. It's the park. I like sitting up here and people watching. We got somebody with a cute dog walking around. It's beautiful. And I can see the rail yard from here. It's over there. I got a telescope in my car that I should bring back up here so I can watch what's going on in the loading yard. I always like that. That's nice. Speaking of trains, I'd love to be going on some more train adventures too. That will happen. I'm not done riding trains. Just for right now, I can't. Because of the whole leg thing. I took my leg off now. Because my phantom pains were acting up again. Eli says, how's Cali? I've never been I'm from Louisiana. That's cool. I love Louisiana. I've spent a fair amount of time in New Orleans and tramping around that area. California's kind of fucked. Especially with the homeless laws. Like, California's weird, man. Like, there's a lot of progressive idealism and movements to be progressive. Hey, that's Mish. Dude, I hope Mish comes in. This is gonna be an extra long live stream because the homie is coming in. I hope he pops in. If you guys have been enjoying the art that's in here, this cool stuff, that's all Mish's work. I just saw him turn in. And he's also the reason that I'm still here in LA. As much as a struggle as it's been, you know, getting tapped into the trans mass community here and helping out is really what I'm throwing myself into right now, besides my video content. Yeah, as far as California goes, like, the land is beautiful, even though it's being ravaged by horrible companies like Nestle and Wonderful. The pomegranate and pistachio company has been stealing all the water, and PG&E has been stealing all the water. Despite all that, there's a lot of biodiversity and beautiful landscapes. Like, I could spend the rest of my life tramping around California and still find things that are new here. It's a huge state. It's gorgeous. But as far as LA goes, it's expensive, and the laws here are getting more and more weaponized against homeless people and poor folks. Didn't the government just ban homelessness? We live in a bus. I think that applies to us too. I haven't looked into like all of the laws now, but yeah, they've effectively, they're coming in, yeah, I've said it before, but there's a silent genocide on homeless people and the poor in the U.S. And California is leading that charge, as well as other states. Moses Last says, I tried to give them a shout out on the Daily Beans podcast because we can really use positive awareness. Hell yeah, have them hit me up. Maybe I could do like an interview or something with them. I would definitely love to do more interviews with folks that are doing things for their communities as well, and be able to do a little bit more cross promotion for people. Like, I think that's really important. Trans people more than ever need support, so I'm happy that they're doing that out there. Eli says, I'm sorry, we've had so much change in the homeless laws here too. They drive out an entire town under our freeways every damn time we have a stupid football game. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like the Louisiana Police Department has been doing some pretty heinous illegal shit. Um, I could honestly like talk about it for an hour or more. Sam says, I'm changing character arc from homeless to nomad because being homeless doesn't work in Australia either. Sometimes you just gotta change the narrative a little bit. And yeah, the world needs people like us. Legendary Ukrainian warrior kicked down again. Fuck, dude. Don't put yourself out for me, okay? I know things are, I don't know where you're at, but if you're in Ukraine, I know things are tough out there. And fucking, you know, power to the people, freedom for the people. I grieve every day for what folks are going through. Moses Law says, yeah, I am concerned about my near future as housing is unaffordable and not always trans autism friendly, and I will leave the small farm this or next month. Damn. Yeah, it's hard. They're not leaving any space for us. That's why it's so important. Folks like Sam and I and fucking Rob and Lana, even folks that are traveling that do live this lifestyle, it's important that we continue to do this, because if we don't keep tearing a hole in society for us to be able to fill, they're going to completely destroy people's lifestyles and their freedom. If people can't live the way that they want to, then there's not freedom. We need to continue to hold the line so that other people can also do what they want. You know, maybe you're comfortable living in a house and you don't have any desire to live that way, but people should be able to. Ukrainian warrior says, my dad was 100% Ukrainian, but I live in North Dakota. Okay, so you're like first gen. That's cool. First gen American Ukrainian. That's awesome. Man, that I've met some, like, a number of Ukrainian immigrants that have started farms here in the U.S. and hearing their stories is always just so wild, and their resilience is very inspiring. Sam says, I can finally make YouTube videos once I'm moving around and not static for safety. Yeah, true. I look forward to seeing your content. Sapphire keeps losing internet connection. Oh no, Sapphire. Robin Lana says, we started following you almost 6 years ago when we quit our full-time jobs to live this life. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I remember you coming in the first time saying that you were about to, if I remember correctly, you were saying you were about to like make that jump. And then you came and adopted one of Satan's puppies. How's he doing? I want to see pictures of him again. Came all the way out to Slabs just to pick up a Satan spawn. Oh, earlier Moses Law says, yes, Missouri major is always, MS major, I guess, is always interested in giving interviews and connections. Yeah, send them my way. My Instagram is Cornelius Van Gogh, no spaces, just like here on my YouTube channel. So if y'all aren't following me on Instagram, follow me there. And I'm always looking down to do interviews or cross promotion for other folks that are doing community stuff. I would say that my mood has improved like probably 65%. I'm not angry anymore, for sure. I'm feeling uplifted, so thank you guys. I'm feeling very uplifted. Not just monetarily, but like with the feedback that I'm getting from y'all. Alright. I'm gonna put this down here. And I gotta grab my prosthetic. Oops. Hi, Satan. Satan's trying to help me. She's like, oh, let me help. She doesn't know how though, because she's just a baby. You're just a baby. She's an old lady baby though. She's like 11 years old. Robin Lana says, yep, Loki is doing great. He's such a good dog. Oh, yeah. If he's anything like his mom, he loves to play. Can't get enough of it. And if he's anything like his mom, he loves to swim, too. Oh. All right. I'm going to click this on. There we go. All right. Alright. I wish I had like a soda to drink or something. All I got is tap water. Be able to get some more carbonated waters though. If you're somebody that has recovered from alcoholism, you know how important it is to have carbonated waters on hand. So I'm definitely going to pick some of those up. Alright. Anybody in this chat that hasn't been here since the beginning, maybe you've joined in late. What are some things that you've gotten from my channel that you think has enriched your life? What are some of your favorite things about my channel, or like what is the type of content that you found inspiring? Give me some feedback, I guess. Let me know that what I'm doing is actually making an impact on folks. I'm gonna find some more background video. Let's see. Oh, let's do. Here we go. Let's do more train stuff. Man, another thing that I really need is some more mics. If I'm gonna be doing more interviews with folks, I need better mics. I have been taking some videos with my old GoPro. I really need a new GoPro too. Mine's falling apart. It's gone through a lot. It's gone on countless freight train rides with me. I've hauled it through forests and deserts and on the ocean, all sorts of stuff, and it works, but it's pretty trashed. That's definitely a bigger thing. If enough people can subscribe to my Patreon, then my channel will increase in quality by a lot, and that's kind of what I'm going to be pushing for. I think, I don't know, I'm kind of just figuring shit out in real time, but as I continue to stream, because this is going fine, this is going good. You guys really made me feel less like quitting YouTube today. But you know, maybe during my streams I can take like an obligatory certain amount of time to really just like drive it home, like you should be subscribed to the Patreon, etc., or I can't keep doing this. Instead of doing like a whole 2-hour stream being like, yo, look, I'm fucked. Pay up. Right? Let's see. Moses Law says, it honestly helped me keep alive at times of the worst letdowns and just disaster after disaster. I was able to stop smoking weed in the fall thanks to your commitment to reduce / stop your drinking, and I still don't miss the medical marijuana. That's awesome, man. That's really encouraging to me. I'm so glad to hear that I could help in your journey and that you've been able to help yourself too. Sam says, interesting. YouTube held my comment for review. Where? Huh. That's weird. Mrs. Law says, yes, post an image with subscribe. I can't do that unless I don't have the infrastructure. If I was live streaming through my computer, I could have more software with it. That requires like better internet, better computer, and the software that costs money too. That is definitely something that I would like to do for sure. But I can't think about that type of stuff like production quality type stuff for my channel until I find some way to make this a more stable and sustainable thing for me. And you guys can help. That's why I'm doing this stream. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't see your comment, Sam. Maybe you forgot to hit send, or I don't know. Maybe some weird YouTube shit happened. Mm. Oh. I guess I do have a beverage. I have this Mio, like the squeezy. Hold on. I'm gonna get a little beverage here. Oh. Oh hell yeah. I found one of these guys. I'm gonna do an energy drink. Shit. Maybe I'll do an even longer stream. I don't know. Maybe this is a fundraiser stream now. Let's see how I feel after I get some caffeine in me. Sam says, Carrie, no, you're fine. Carry on. Yeah, you should probably put another smoke detector in your microwave just to be sure that that's the problem, Carrie. Sam says, do you have a smaller microwave that you can microwave inside the larger microwave? Do that next. Yeah, that's the microwave in a microwave solution. Everybody knows that one. That's how you fix your microwave. You have to microwave a smaller one. Yeah, a microwave, indeed. The penny smell is how you know it's working. A mini wave. Sam says, does anyone remember microwaving CDs, make that rainbow lightning? I did do that as a kid a couple of times. Alright, now this is a pothead stream. And fuck you, pay me. If you haven't kicked down yet and you've been watching my channel for a while, subscribe to my Patreon. My Patreon link is pinned. There's no excuse. You can find it. It's right there. Pledge $1 a month. If you want my channel to continue and my content to get better, and, you know, just basic stuff like I'd like to be able to eat, go ahead. Now I'm gonna get stoned. Where's my fucking... Where's my thing? There we go. Oh, yeah. And I got me some CBD. That does help with the nerve pain and the phantom pain. It makes me kind of sleepy because it does have THC in it too, but that's okay. That'll help. I'm gonna try and get on top of it before this phantom pain actually kicks in because I can feel I'm about to have another little episode here. Nice. Alright, cheers, reprobates. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out. I know this wasn't like the most fun stream that I've ever done. I prefer to do fun streams or informative streams. But every now and then you just gotta fucking, I don't know. You just gotta fucking throw down. Adventures of Robin Lana says, I feel like it's been a while since I heard "fuck you, pay me" and gave you the warm and fuzzies and shit. You know what? That's where I've been going wrong on my channel. I haven't been saying fuck you, pay me enough. So, fuck you, pay me. Come on, get down with the kickdown. Let's do it. We all gotta work together here to make this work. James Groner is brand new in here and seems confused. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's hitting the spot, man. Cheers. We need like a reprobate cheers, you know, like a salute or something cool that rolls off the tongue. Just a mom says, Corn is they them trans mask, welcome new reprobate fam. That's correct, yes. I did a trans topic stream and it really didn't do well. And I blame the algorithm for that, but I definitely would like to do some more educational streams on trans identity stuff. I always get a lot of hate when I do that too, and I lose subscribers. So, but you know, sometimes the trash takes itself out. Oh man, I only just took one drag of this. I'm already like, okay, losing momentum here. I was all pissed off and fired up. Now I'm just like chilling. Eli says, please keep being you. If they go, they weren't meant to be here. Exactly, yeah. I don't miss them. I don't need a bunch of transphobic people bringing me down on my channel all the time. I know who I'm doing this for. And it's for you guys. Folks that, you know, like, I guess, yeah, sound off in chat. What part of the community do you fit in here? Are you trans? Are you disabled? Are you living off grid? What's your demographic as far as like society goes? Tell me about you, folks. And what parts of my identity do you resonate with? Like, you know. Eli says, absolutely, and we fucking appreciate you. Trans lives matter. Hell yeah, trans lives matter. All day, every day, baby. And Eli is non-binary punk kid from New Orleans East. Dope. Maybe I'll see you next time I'm out there. No one says kilts up. Hell yeah. Cheers. Kilts up. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Anybody else? What's your demographic? What would you describe yourself as? Oh, I'm gonna check my my money apps here while you guys give me your backstory or a little bit more about you. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else that I should shout out. Oh, hey, actually there is. Let's see. I think. Oh, hell yeah. Spirite, phone bill contribution or pain management, treats for doggo, whatever. Found this. Sorry for so little. And thank you for your valuable hard work and creating awareness. Thank you, Spirite. That is not nothing. That's extremely kind. Thank you. And thanks for the words of encouragement as well. It means a lot to me. Awesome. Let's see. Rubber Tramps Review says, I'm a human. I don't know if I'm a human, but that's cool. I feel mostly human a lot. Peyton says, yo, how are you today? Definitely better. Yesterday sucked. This morning I was kind of pissed off, but now I'm going to be able to pay my phone bill and get some Satan treats and yeah, other good stuff. Ukrainian Warrior says, I'm a recovering alcoholic with cirrhosis of the liver. Okay. I'm glad that you're recovering. That's a hard journey. I know a few really awesome people in my life that had to quit because of physical stuff like that. And that's a whole journey. Sam says, also alcohol free. Corn said it best. I didn't quit drinking for good. I quit drinking for evil. Yeah, dude. Justin Mom says, femme presenting non-binary pan but monogamous mom. We love a mom in the chat. Non-binary moms for the win. I'm done. Says outcast, anti, and yang. Okay, cool. River Champ says, I'm a human occultist, free-thinking wizard. Okay. Do we have any other wizards in chat? Eli says, I've also had 2 little ones, which I guess is my whole personality at the moment. Since they're little, another reason I love your channel, it's like getting to adventure without actually leaving. That's cool. I like to know that, because I do try to make my videos feel more like, you know, you're kind of coming along with me, rather than like you're watching a documentary. So that is really useful feedback. I want people to be able to go on adventures with me, in a way. Moses Law is bringing the chicks in from the monsoon rain. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want them to get rained out. Alright, it's getting to be about time where I'm actually going to have to take Satan out to go to the park. Look at this happy dog. Yeah? Are you a happy dog? We're going to take you to the park, and then we're going to get you some treats. Oh my goodness. Satan's happy. Yeah. 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 Satan's day is going to be a lot better because of you guys, too. Eli says, it definitely feels like you're on a best trip of your life with a great friend. Aw. That's awesome. Hope you and Satan have a wonderful rest of your evening. Gnome says, good night, Corn. Good night, chat. Good night, John Boy. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for all your support, everybody. And for the folks that didn't support during this stream or are watching on replay, please subscribe to my Patreon. Just $1 a month, and I'll be able to stop bugging y'all about it. If you don't want to see me sit here and fucking be like, fuck you, pay me over and over again, then fucking pay up. Fuck you, pay me. Okay? Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join our Discord, because Discord is awesome. It's a really great community. This is more than just a YouTube channel. I'm trying to build a community here, and I'd like you to be part of it. So, come join us. I'll see y'all later. Take care of yourselves. I love you very much. Goodbye.